lot happened on the market this week. There was a CPI news and there was a PPI news, but I only took part in the PPI news. Make sure you stick to me all the way to the end. I'm gonna be diving straight into the chart and show you my setup, how I was able to take this trade, and what came about, and what enticed me, what allows me to also enter the market on that time frame. Let's dive straight into the chart. Okay, now guys, let's start off from the 4-hour time frame, from the H4 time frame. From the H4 time frame, I marked up my highest point and then my lowest point where price raised. So on my lowest point right here, I was waiting for price to come back for a retest right at this point. Then I'll be entering the market and then pushing for market to push all the way to the upside. But price literally comes here. Now they didn't touch my support region, so I allow the market to push all the way to the upside, and now giving me one of the best strategy that I've been using, one of the strategies that I like most. So when price pushed all the way to the upside, after every impulsive move there is a correction. After every impulsive move like this, after every impulsive move, price will definitely come back for a consolidation or pullback. So on this pullback, I quickly bring out my Fibonacci retracement level. Here is a swing high, and here that's a swing low, and then here is a swing high. So now I know from my swing high to my swing low, here is my 50% retracement level, and here is my 38.20% retracement level. So I drew my support right at this point on my 50% retracement level, because that is where I always like to put, or I always like to take my trade from my 50% retracement level. But when it breaks past my 50% retracement level, that means what I was anticipating was not right. So but when price respect my 50% retracement level, that means, and then push all the way to my direction, that simply means what I was anticipating was right. So I marked up my support region, that's the 50% retracement level, and my 38.20 retracement level. So after price pushing all the way to the upside right here, and now price coming back for a pullback, I was waiting for price to push all the way to the downside to my 50% retracement level, and that's where I am going to enter the market right at that point. So in the 50% retracement level, I wait for price to push all the way onto my 50% retracement level. Let's move to the H1 time frame to give you a super clear of how market did right there, the rejection and the anything, so you also know how to trade this type of setups. So you can see clearly, as I said earlier, after this push there is always a pullback. So on this pullback here, this point, this support region was my 50% retracement level, and this region was also my 38.20 retracement level respectively. So I was waiting patiently for market to pull back all the way into my 50% retracement level, then I also enter the market right at that point. So on the H1 time frame, I saw a big rejection on my 50% retracement level, and that gave me a clear indication or confirmation that price wants to push to the upside. So quickly I just wait for another candle to also close, and this is the candle that also closed, that also closed, and that was like an engulfing or a hammer, because the lower wick is a little bit stronger. Let's say an engulfing candle, it also engulfed this candle that also created here. So that gave me the right for me to enter the market. So I just pull out my two and then enter the market right at that point. Pull my stop losses below this region, on the 50% retracement level, and then I was targeting this point. I was targeting this resistance right here. So on this resistance, that was where I was targeting for my price to reach right at that point. So that was 89 pips. That was actually 90 pips. So market came back on my 50% retracement level. I saw a rejection. There was another candle that closed below this rejected candle on the 50% retracement level. So I entered the market right at this point, and then I allow market to push all the way to the resistance region, where I took my overall profit right at that point. But firstly, I first took profit right at the 90% retracement level. So on the 90% retracement level, I took some of my profit right at that point. And then before price even reach the 90% retracement level, you can also trade stop loss or break even, so that when market, you can be in a lot of profit and then wait for market come back all the way from your profit and then hit you on stop losses. No, you shouldn't be doing that. If market push all the way to your side for more than 50 pips, you have to move your stop losses to break even where your entry is at. So after putting your stop loss at where your entry was, and now you allow market to push more to the upside. So after market pushing more to the upside, then you trade stop losses to the respective point. You must trade stop losses to the respective point. So the reason why I use the 4-hour time frame was that. Let's move back to the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame always gives you a clear indication, or always show you how market is currently doing. In the 4-hour time frame, price always respect the 4-hour time frame. Price always respect the 4-hour time frame. It will respect the support and resistance on the 4-hour time frame a lot. So that's why you see most of the traders using the 4-hour time after the daily time frame. They come right to the 4-hour time frame, do a lot of stuff on the 4-hour time frame before moving to the H1 or the 30 minutes or the 15 minutes for entry right there. So you can see, after me analyzing everything on the 4-hour time frame, I didn't take any trade on the 4-hour time frame. I just pull or move to the H1 time frame, because the H1 time frame is going to give you a quick entry, not meaning a super quick entry that will hit your stop losses, but the entry criteria deals or entails with your strategy. Because your strategy from the H4 time frame, you have marked up your setup and everything. That's where you come down to the lower time frame, that's the H1, to take your entry right at that point. So I just move to the H1 time frame, enter my trade right at the H1 time frame, and then price pull all the way to the upside. One thing about me is I trade my stop losses when price is moving in my favor, so that I don't get stopped out. But we have positions where you have to trail your stop losses to. For example, let's say as price hit my 50% retracement level, then allow market to push all the way to the downside, now touching here, here was my overall target. That's me, my overall target. My overall target. You see this pullback. This pullback is one of the best way you can trade your stop losses to. You see when price immediately hit this point, when price immediately hit this pullback here, price push all the way to the downside to my new resistance. The price is still pushing to the upside. Now market is closed, so eventually we don't know what's going to happen when market open. We don't know how market will go back here, and then I'm gonna be breaking that chart for you guys. I'll be looking into it, then I'll be breaking down for you guys. So this is my strategy that I've been using every day. If you find value in this video, please make sure to hit on the subscribe button, make sure to like, make sure to comment. See you in the next video. Bye.